Michelle, about the upcoming meet and greet at my parents' house. I'm sorry, but do you mind if we postpone it? Why? Did something happen at your parents' house? Well, actually, my mom's pretty mad at the moment. What? I think it's not a good time for you to meet my mom. She might ask me to call off the marriage. Wait a minute. What do you mean she's mad? And what's more, she might call off the marriage? What the hell is going on? Actually, my mom asked me about your academic background. She wanted to know which university you've graduated. I told her you didn't go to any university and that you're a junior high school graduate. Oh, I see. That's why your mom is so mad. I'm so sorry. I didn't think she'd get mad at me for something like that. Mom always told me, anyone you love is welcome to our family. So I thought she didn't care about things like academic background. Well, it's nothing to hide. It's not your fault that you told her about my academic background. I don't blame your mom for not being comfortable with a junior high school graduate. I can't deny that a junior high school graduate doesn't make a good impression. But if I had thought carefully about how and when to tell mom about it, I don't think she would have been so upset. What do you mean by that? I've been raving about you to mom. I said you were such a clever and wonderful lady that you were too good for me. That really raised the bar in my mom's mind. Ethan, that's guilty. No wonder your mom will be furious. She definitely thought I graduated from Harvard or something. How in the world would she think that I'm a junior high school graduate? I'm really sorry. I'll explain to her about my academic background. So, please don't postpone it and let me meet your mom this weekend like we planned. Are you sure you want to do that? My mom, she's pretty intense. You know, I don't think she'll just sit there and listen to us this weekend. It's okay. These kind of things shouldn't be postponed. Otherwise, it will get more complicated and troublesome. That's true. I'm looking forward to seeing your mom this weekend. I'll do my best, so you should support me too. Got it. I'll do my best to convince my mom too. Don't you ever come into our house, you brat! My family is a prominent family that has been in existence for generations. We also run a company, and you think you can be a part of it? A girl like you don't belong here. A high school dropout like you. Get the hell out of here! Could you please listen to me first? I can't believe you kicked me out without even saying hello. This is terrible. Please, just let me in the house once. Well, you want me to breathe the same air as people like you? That's what's terrible. I don't want to breathe the same air as you ever again. I think I've made myself clear enough. I will never allow you to marry my son. I don't know how you made my son crush on you, but I'm not going to let you marry my son, not over my dead body. Do you say that much just because I'm a junior high school graduate? The only reason I didn't go to university is because my father was in a car accident. He was involved in a serious accident with a drunk driver, and our family was in big trouble. I dropped out of high school because I didn't have time to attend. That's the only reason why I only have a junior high school diploma. Well, I understand your background, but in the end, it's all about results. It doesn't change the fact that you're a high school dropout. And it doesn't change the fact that you are not worthy of my son. No way. Let me tell you, people value your level of education above everything else. You can't work for a decent company if you're a high school dropout. Besides, my son is the next president of our company. There's no way someone like you can be his wife. I think you have a point. It's true that there are limited job opportunities for a high school dropout, and there were many interviews where I was rejected because of my academic background. Not a surprise. Even in our company, there isn't a single employee who's a high school dropout. But I am working hard despite such adversity. So, please approve of me. I mean, I'm actually your son's... Shut up! You little gold digger bitch! Excuse me? You're after my family's fortune anyway. You're going to marry my son and become the president's wife and enjoy all the luxuries. You're going to throw us into an institution as soon as we're old enough. And then you'll spend all of our inheritance. I know exactly what you're up to. That's not true, Mia. I'm not interested in that. I genuinely love Ethan and want to marry him. Well, you're thinking very well for a high school dropout. You're trying to deceive us by pretending to be pure. What? But, I'm sorry, I won't be fooled by such things. No matter how pure you pretend to be, I can see what you're up to. No matter how hard you try, I will never approve of your marriage. If you understand that, get the hell out of here, you brat! I'm so sorry about today. I can't believe my mom kicked you out in such a horrible way. It was more than I could have imagined. I'm a little ashamed of myself to have said it was okay. I was trying so hard to convince her until just a few minutes ago. But she's pretty tough. Let's just wait until she calms down and listens to us. I'll ask her again and again so that she will allow us to get married. Thank you, Ethan. But I wonder if we'll ever be able to convince her. Why are you being so wishy-washy? I won't give up. Ethan. I'm definitely going to marry you. I'll do anything for that. I'll get down on my hands and knees and beg to Mom as many times as I have to. Really? Then I have a favor to ask of you, Ethan, if that's okay. If you really want to marry me, there's something I want you to be prepared for. Huh? Can you come over tonight? I'd love to discuss our future. Sure. I'll sneak out of my parents' house. I've come up with a good plan too, so I want to share it with you. A good plan? I'll see you later. I'll sneak out and go to your place when the time is right. Michelle, I see you're still sneaking around with my son. Give it up and get over it, you poor brat. One minute you say I'm not educated enough, and the next you call me poor. You still don't approve of me, do you, Mia? Of course not. A high school dropout is totally unworthy of my family. I refuse to approve of someone like you. I won't accept you as Ethan's partner. I am a high school dropout, but I have never been ashamed of it, and I think I'm living a life which Ethan feels proud of. Even so, you say you don't approve of me. Who will approve of you? It's a shame to all generations to come to admit someone like you as part of our family. I will never ever approve of your marriage. If my son marries you, my family will fall in an instant. You don't have to talk about people like they're plague. You are just a pestilence. How dare you, a poor high school dropout, fool my beautiful son. You little gold digger bitch. There's no mother in the world who will let her precious son marry a poor high school dropout. Shall we break up the marriage then? Of course. That's the only way. Let's break off the engagement as you wish. And then we'll get engaged again with him as a son-in-law who's taken into my family.
What?
Of course, I agree to this. If you're so against our marriage, I'll cut all ties with my family.
What? Wait. I mean, is this Ethan?
Yes, it is. It's me, Mom's favorite son.
What? How long are you going to stay with that high school dropout? I've been telling you to break up with her every day. And now you want to be the son-in-law of her family. You think I will allow such a stupid thing?
What's so wrong with Michelle? Because she's a high school dropout? That's the only reason you won't allow your son to get married?
It's a very important reason. Dropout is a dropout no matter the circumstances. Of course she's stupid, an idiot, and has no manners. Such a person is not compatible with our family.
Then, what kind of woman will be a good match for us? How about a woman who runs the company? Would she be a good match for me and my family?
Yes, I agree with you if she's the president of a company. I'll go easy on the woman even if she's not as educated. I'll even allow you to get married.
Alright. So you won't have any complaints if Michelle was the president?
Well, that would never happen. A poorly educated person can't run a company. A person like her is a cog in the machine for the rest of her life. Our family is on a whole other level.
Michelle is already a great president. She's doing her best to run the company without being affected by her academic background. Actually, she's the president of my company.
What?
Michelle is the president, so you'll approve of our marriage, right? You have no complaints, right?
Wait a minute. Huh? That girl? Michelle? The high school dropout? Is she really the president of a company? The president of your company?
Yeah, it's all true. I'm currently studying at a different company in order to eventually take over my father's company. I've learned a lot by moving from one company to another. Michelle is the president of the company I work for now.
Oh my God!
I admire her for being so good at her job, despite the fact that we're around the same age. She worked hard after graduating from junior high school, saved up enough money to start her own business. She never gave up despite her failures, and now she's the president of a company that makes $10 million a year. She's too good for me.
What the? $10 million a year? She really makes that much money?
Yep. I'm working hard as Michelle's right-hand man, too.
No way. This can't be.
So, are you going to approve our marriage? Then, we won't break off the engagement. We'll just get married as planned. If you still don't approve, or break off the engagement and become the son-in-law of Michelle's family.
You're going to marry her anyway. That's not fair.
I know you're against it because you're worried about our business and me, but I need you to calm down and think this through. Your precious son has found someone he wants to marry to. Please support me as a mother.
Well, it looks like you're really the president. I did some research on the internet. I had no idea that you really run a company with a junior high school diploma. I'm so sorry that you took the trouble to look me up. So, do you approve of me? Can I marry Ethan? Yes, I have no choice but to approve. I'll approve your marriage with Ethan. Is that true? I said it's okay. However, I'm only approving your marriage. I'm not saying I approve of your marriage with both hands raised. Well, I understand, but it is enough that you approve of our marriage. I'm very happy right now. Huh, you're so carefree, getting all excited over something like this. Just like I don't approve of this marriage. I'm sure the rest of my family won't approve of your marriage either. No one will celebrate your marriage. What? I can't believe that the fiancé of her precious only son is a high school dropout. I'm sure all of our relatives will be grieving, especially the aunt who graduated from Harvard University will probably make the biggest fuss.
I see. I guess you're not alone in this. By the way, how do you think we can convince the relatives? Is there any good way?
Of course there is a good way. Make me the chairman of your company.
What? You want to be the chairman of my company?
Yes, that's right. This is necessary to show that I approve of you. And I also need to show that I'm better than you. I have to make sure that everyone around me understands the clear hierarchy. So make me the chairman of your company right now.
Well, I don't understand. Do I really have to make you the chairman?
Of course! Make me the chairman of the board as soon as possible. And give me plenty of officers' remuneration. The chairman of the board outranks the president, so I should be paid twice as much as you.
Oh, that's a little difficult.
Well, a high school dropout disobeys my order. If that's the case, I'll never approve the marriage.
What?
I'll get all our relatives involved and ignore you. If you don't make me chairman, you'll live in hell even if you marry Ethan. I'm going to ignore you every year at family gatherings.
It's you who'll be ignored, Mia.
What?
The relatives are all in favor of our marriage. We've already greeted them, and they're congratulating us wholeheartedly.
Huh? You've already greeted them? You guys have been meeting my relatives without my knowledge?
Yes. Ethan said we should. Ethan made all the appointments and set everything up, and we went to greet them.
Ethan did?
It seems Ethan's father gave him some advice. His father said that Mia is so stubborn, so in a situation like this, it's better to lay the groundwork first. So we decided to ask all the relatives to approve the marriage.
Oh no, this is impossible. So I'm the only one who's against this marriage? My husband and all the relatives approves? I'm the only one who is against it?
Yes, you are. So I won't force you to agree to this marriage.
What?
You are welcome to ignore me at the family gatherings. In return, you can't be the chairman of my company. Besides, how will people around you see or think of you who's ignoring me? I ask you to think about those things before you act.
Oh no.
Well then, I will visit you again to say hello. The aunt who graduated from Harvard University will be there. She's looking forward to seeing you again after so long.
What? Oh, the aunt is coming? How is this happening? I can't believe that the stubborn old lady who's just a little bit smart is coming to our house.
Well, I'll look forward to seeing you later. Now, if you excuse me. We went to Ethan's parents' house again to say our wedding greetings. It seemed that Mia was not very fond of the aunt, who was more educated and more intelligent than she was. She was quiet throughout the second greeting. Afterwards, I heard from Ethan that after I left, Ethan's father and the aunt, who represented the whole family, gave Mia a big sermon. I heard that Mia has been quiet since then. Thanks to them, preparations for the wedding are going very smoothly, and we are enjoying every day very much.